Welcome back and thanks all for stopping on by part 30 and what is going to be our final episode here on our normal Let's Play. Going forward, Great Book of Grudges actually had a very good idea, so thank you for that. That after the 30th episode here, we're going to transfer on to just being a normal stream series. So we are going to, going forward, have this campaign going up once a week in the form of a 4 to 6 hour stream until we achieve a domination victory. I am going to go ahead. I realize I completely forgot to put up a post mentioning Nagash. Nagash is just no more because I cannot make the game itself load. The loads is corrupted, or we've just got so much going on it just crashes on load each time now without fail. All right, we'll cut the rest of my dirtling on out. Let's get to the battle. Basically, Archaon is going to be our domination campaign going forward because there have not been any issues with stability. Let's do this. We're gonna go stamp out this land ship immediately. So I'll actually throw things into slow-mo so you can see exactly what we've got going on. They've got hell blasters, they've got cannons for days. So we've got a bunch of the expendable lads on the walls manning the towers. We have Harry up front here, hoping to get into a fight with Toddbringer. He's got his artillery pieces over here. And our own artillery is splashing down quite nicely. Love to see it. We are sending Kevin in to take out this land ship and the tank before kind of just flying around and doing the same to the others before Elsbeth arrives. Like I said, we've got Harry and the Exalted Hero sitting there in the center. Cannons blasting away here. It's too bad we can't use Shatterstone on the enemy, but that's just the way it is. Cannons need a little bit of extra damage, then we've got our troops to kind of spread out across the way there. I'm going to move the Skirmish Boys and Gorby's Chariots in just a moment. There's a bunch of hiding units, that's kind of funny. Let's move you in, stop them from escaping. You can go for the Burning Head, or, you know what, our Bound Vortex spell on these warriors sounds way better. Shooting Kevin, then not shooting our other. Increase the damage on both. The walls are breached. Yeah, rockets actually do a pretty decent job of getting through your fort walls. Do I care? Not at all. Not in the slightest. Got a barricade trap here. Oh, they're actually sending the long rifles into the walls themselves. That's hilarious. Fire on the land ship. It doesn't have the same kind of defenses. Or is still staying back. Here comes Elspeth and company. Taking a little bit more damage than I would have liked. Dealing with the tank and company.
The skull takers decree.
That's just the way it is, I guess. Here's a little bit more armored piercing damage and melee defense. The artillery did a very good job. Well, you're actually under fire. From whom? Oh, the mortars. You guys both focus those mortars down then. Even a big chop. Elspeth, I don't think even stands a chance against Harry. No way, they're capturing the zone. So yeah, we've got to do a fix to this. Just because they're on the ladders doesn't mean they're doing anything to my walls. I can't hit anyone else in though. The Forsaken can move up to chop through these Hawkland long rifles. We'll recapture the towers in a hurry, but still, it's a bit of a bummer. Destroying those. Let's go after the land ship. She's going for Spirit Leech here. Interesting strategy. Switch positions, you go take down the tank. Kevin's taking way more damage than I would have expected. Oh, they finally made it into the walls? Good for you there, Great Swords, you did it! Alright, you two finish off these war wagons, and that should be that. Ain't getting chopped in half, then we gotta go worry about Elspeth, who is landing on these walls and dropping down. I mean, that would normally be a pretty scary. You guys get out of there. He's being cheeky. Come on, Elspeth. I'm gonna send all of these skirmish cavalry out. The Gorby's Chariots, you're gonna go after the war wagons. She's landing here, interesting. Destroy. We'll bring you down here. Explosives dropping in. Oh, the artillery should be finishing off. Oh, no. No death animation. You should get this tank, then. Next target. Marauders move all over the place. Throw them off. Harry has made it to Elspeth, which means she is, doomed. She's doomed to prime. Alright, let's bring these two artillery pieces over to a new position. They're still blasting the walls for all the good it's doing them. Let's go get Boris. We've got 19. That's enough almost for one of these crazy towers, which we now have. So now we've got 2 uber powerful towers. Elspeth is doomed. Gorbeast chariots, get in there. If we can't push the tanks back towards our lines. These guys are now moving, which we do not want. Ooh, no, you stay here. And you get moving here. Where's my other cannon? Oh, there we are. Where's my other cannon? Now you guys get back up into these positions. Boris charged in, and he's getting flattened. The Gorbeast chariots didn't really last very long. But I mean, they didn't die either, so that's real cool. I also realized we don't have any music. No, we do. Huh. Sounds just seems strange at the moment. We've got some Outrunners inside the walls. Start putting in more blockers. So they are forced down certain paths. They are keen on clearing the walls of Chaos Warriors first. There goes a Todbringer.
Within my power.
Within my power. Let's lock him in place. Give him a quick chop. You two switch positions. Attack the wagon. We'll go ahead and have you do the same there. Champion, move up. They're just gonna stand in the way otherwise. Dropping rockets in on these guys here. Alright, let's bring you lads up and around. They're trying to come through the gaps they've made. Our horsemen are definitely losing, but they did convince the tanks to turn around and get shot in the back for a while, which we love to see. They have no more heroes. Let's just go ahead and send everyone after the 2 tanks. Wanton slaughter. Harold, you go get these Demogryph Knights. Position. Nurgle's pestilent glory. Artillery for days. These poor guys, they don't stand a chance. Power up. Move over the top. Come back in. Loken Flaming Sword, and that should allow us to deal with these 2 tanks very fast. Alright, meanwhile, we are getting bombarded. These Forsaken of Tzeentch got blasted to bits by the enemy Sunmaker. Or just whatever artillery they have left back here. Which is no small amount. Let's wait just a bit. So you guys are out of ammo. Let's go ahead and just move all the way back to the back. Forward a bit here. Make sure we are charging them. Changebringers, I'm going to send you way wide. And then you're going to go take out artillery. Alright, come on, Kevin. You gotta survive.
Marauders of Ting! Acceptable. All will burn.
All will burn. Alright, Harry, you are pretty much in the middle of these guys and just jump straight on in and starts exploding the hammer. See if we can't block off more of their passages in, so they have to come down the way they don't want to. You got no choice, lads. I am gonna go ahead and bring you two around quick as we can.
Slaanesh's perverse glory.
Perverse glory. And there, Harry. Let's see if we can have you push deeper into the line. Tanks are almost down. We send the Changebringers in to deal with the Great Cannons and the Hellstorm. Move fast.
Doomskull Karbanu. Warriors of Tinch.
That's a pretty central position.
No more.
Live no more. I'm sorry, mine their tentacles? Oh wow, okay. No, with that many artillery pieces is actually pretty decent at defending themselves. Alright, let's get in there. Witness me. Torch them. That's those great cannons immediately dealt with. We decided to sacrifice these guys to do it. And they've been slowed down into a crawl.
The Skull Takers decree. Let's begin.
Speed up. And they're done next. Although these cannons, man, they're putting in work. I torched them quickly. Let's go ahead and get to the next unit. Beautiful. The artillery's gone in a flash. Which means no more just getting shot to pieces by nonsense. Halberd's up. Let's give him some Daka back. Harold, can you use your ability? And no, we'll just summon in some friends. You go chase these wagons. Should be able to torch them, no problem. Excellent stuff. So we did lose one of our frontal towers. And now they're trying to flank to capture zones. It's bold strategy, Cotton. Engineers doing their work. Chopping through here. We did actually, they took out... Oh, I didn't realize you could do that. The Hawkland long rifles blew up our cannon. Take it down quick like. Volley tanks going down quick, and I'm pretty positive once we've got the artillery done, these guys back here are not going to stick around for long. Another big boom. They're grenading my guys on the wall. No, you guys get out of there. You've lost your artillery piece. Thinking you come on down as well. Nothing much to do other than to round up the remaining Imperials. That was fairly clinical. I mean, we lose the Burning Fist here, that would not really be that big a deal. There's always more ROR units besides. And that looks to be a victory. All that's left is the Flagellants. We can watch this fight for a moment. The expendable sinners of the Empire. Oh, there you go.
Now we strike! Forward, man! Don't give them an inch!
Fairly close lads with clubs versus Chaos Claws and Eldritch Blasts. Bad time. I'll get you Paul back on the campaign map.
Hell that hammer!
And once again, Kevin is the printer of heroic victories, so we claim another one. 2,000 Imperial soldiers deployed to the field, as well as pretty much their entire remaining tank division, and they failed. Predictably so.
Consume them.
Alright, Ragdawazbag attacked by a Chaos Rebel Uprising, which actually is going to end up becoming part of our faction, likely. How exciting. Oh no, they count as a Chaos Rebel Uprising. We probably just have to wipe them out then. That's too bad. Forest has been discovered ambushing. I think you should leave. We could go over, we could go under. Either way, those walls won't be a problem for long. And also as a creator, Ralph Sidid has unlocked the Indisputable Champion boon. And the Blood God never tires of hearing the war cry scream with his name. The spirits of Shan Lin have the Nemesis Crown, really. How inspiring. So for Corn, we get a ton of extra post-battle loot. We can get more experience per turn. We can get Blood Letters, Blood Greed for Corn Mark units, extra armor for all Corn units, trophy heads for those characters too. Oh, here's where we get our Blood Brutes, which do belong with Silas. We'll grab some. Let's do that. Blood Brutes for Sila.
I will prove myself.
Big Papa Hank. We need to just circle around and go after Karazakarak.
I shall realize my ambition.
Can't quite hit Mount Squighorns. We'll go into March.
Body murder.
And Hulchi come through. March or be murdered.
I'll have this one.
Save the gear for Ungram. We'll just walk over here and auto-resolve him. No. There's no running. Sorry there, Ginger Stunty, only the void. I'm sorry, what? He does have Garrigram. That you guys have. Journey's End upgraded, can't die unless they have hit points. Or well, as soon as their hit points drop below 50%, they can. Which is not that big a deal, honestly. Their only resistances are spell resist and 5% ward save, so it's 60% total spell resistance. But no armor and no defenses besides that. Yeah, I think you're doomed. We take to the field and crush Kadren, hopefully for the final time. Alright, so as you can hear, there is a lawn care crew that has come on in just kind of out of nowhere, so I'm going to mute while we get all set up, and if they go away, I will go ahead and come back in, but until then, I'll turn the volume up on the game itself, that way it's not so quiet grief.
Horns of war. Nurgle's pestilent glory. All will suffer. Chosen of siege. Enforcers of change. Slay every mortal. Yes. Archaon. Make it grow. Very well. Nature's many glories.
What? My blade hungers.
I think they're far enough away we can't hear them anymore. Garagrim is absorbing these blue fires like a champion. Let's go ahead and fire on someone else then.
Since spoon.
Fire on the Doomseekers, and you turn and do the same. And that was way more effective. So we're going to throw the blue fire at Doomseekers and not the heroes here. They are way too tanky. Good damage. They will not die until they get below 50% health, though, so we have to keep that in mind.
Taking action.
Move over this way. You keep throwing blue fire at these Doomseekers. I know, you're in range. Oh, and good. Speaking of in range, here come the lawnmowers again. I'll mute it for just another moment.
Challenge me. Biblo hatu. That's all. The Father speaks. Bloodthirsty. Onwards. Archaon torment. Exalted hero of Nurgle.
As is your will. Bend reality. For the chaos gods. Such unholy resilience.
Destroy them. Deliver slaughter. The winds are mine.
Sorcerer of Sinch. Sinch's spoon. Chosen. Trembles. The North descends.
Charge them. Blessing. Tremble, mortals!
Chosen of God.
Let death be victory!
Warring energies.
Jar una kibri! April pain! Chosen of Zinch! Where are the skulls? There will we go! Bringing ruin! Nights!
Archaon torment. Sorcerer of Sinch. Bend reality. Sinch's spoon. Sinch's many glories.
Obliterate them! Chosen of Sinch!
By the Wind Lord's power.
Warping energies! Arcane torment! Yes! I control Zinch's gifts too! The weakling nations fall! Executed. Syrian's eye will see! Obliterate them! Chosen! What? Move fast! Chaos comes! Summit duty! Chosen! For the blood god! Sorcerer of Zinch! Bend realities!
Alright, they've finally gotten up. The entire battle is done. We took a absolute pounding there, which was... I mean, it's as Slaanesh intends, but it was a lot of fun. But have everyone kind of pull back and let the missile troops do some damage. We can just start blasting blue fire. The fact that we can just click this on repeat is... it's my new favorite thing in the world. Look at this. What are you gonna do, Ungrim? I think he's on the ground so he's not taking damage, but he's got so much board save. Well, it's just Ungrim. We're gonna do some Ungrim target practice and I'll catch you all in a moment. And yet another throat shot for the old man, Slayer King. We did take some damage, some Chosen fell in the fighting, but that is to be expected when you're facing Ungrim and his son and nothing but Slayers, so we are happy to take that win and the souls. Yes. Archaon, do we have the energy to march on Grom Peak? Not quite. We can do some raiding though. 1,500 gold. That sounds amazing. All right, so let's go ahead and start. Well, glittering scales is actually fantastic for a gray item. These Hellfire swords, though, I will happily combine for a Armor of Destiny. That is Armor Ward Save Resistance. Sold. Aramar and Forbidden Scroll. An Obsidian Blade. We could use a better enchanted item for you. Potion of Healing sounds perfect. Especially on a hero of Nurgle, who's already going to be healing like crazy. Karanak. Let's go... Oh, we forgot the Deadly Onslaught. That's no good. And once again, the, my friend, I don't know what's wrong. They're just, like, circling the apartment. You figure they'd be done after one pass, but I guess not. I'm gonna go ahead and mute, and I'll be back when they're gone.
Demon Prince! Demon Prince!
Alright, we return once more. Everyone's kind of equipped a little bit better now. We've got some items that have been combined. Things are looking nice. I've actually, well, that was a pretty devastating battle for Archaon's troops there. Kind of the first one that did any real damage. Echo Chamber. Yeah, we want the Sensuous Gifts first. Soul Hunters is stronger than the Hellblade ability. 20% more damage is nice, but it's more of a win. It's definitely more of a win more once you've got up to 80 kills with a single unit. Corrupted Offerings. Definitely go ahead and give this one first. That way we can get our Slaneshi Demons a chance to reforge when they die. I don't think it counts if we get them through allied recruitment. I don't know that it does. Ubersreich, Kimperbad, or the combined troops here. Let's move on over and crush. We'll crush Kimperbad.
Demon blade thirst.
Ubel shall fall. Hey, look, it didn't take out all of Azazel's troops this time. How kind. We'll stack the settlement first to gain as much experience as possible. Assault expert for Azazel, and again I have to mute, so a little bit of a strange episode today. Sorry, y'all.
The exalted betrayer. The demonic host. Dark princeling. I decide your fate. Chaos means pawns. With chaos incarnate.
Alright, we return. Our Luin here is bringing nothing but, well, not nothing, but a heap of Grail Guardians. 48 attack, 70 defense, 55 charge bonus with pretty much purely armor piercing damage. These guys are going to be devastating. Almost the aspiring champions of Bretonia. So I didn't upgrade our 2 Chaos Warriors because they are pretty much our only access to bonus V large through warrior means. With 160 armor is actually higher than our chosen right now, so that's terrifying. We do have access to 2 units of chosen and then 2 skull crushers. So let's see if skull crushers are capable of defeating Grail Guardians. Good grief, it doesn't look like it. Those stats are insane. 45, 43. They're like, oh yeah, no, that's nothing. We've got 48, 70. Gonna be a tough one. We're gonna want to drop our Luin as quickly as we can on his Griffon. Battle begin. Ralph versus Corone's finest. Alright, let's do this. So this is one where I think, I mean, we can bring the Grail Guardian and such up to the hill and just bop them on the head there. We do have the Slaughter Guard too. Okay, cool. So you two. We attacked them and they do have Trebuchet. That's a wee bit annoying. I don't have a lot of ways to knock the Trebuchet out in a hurry, so I think we will have to march towards them. Don't like the idea of that at all. I don't. Alright, so let's grab you guys. My faithful front line. My faithful front line. Followed by the Halberdier warriors. We're gonna kind of want to move in as a bit of a phalanx. That means I want the mean axe wielders in the center. We're just gonna have to absorb a little bit of ricochet fire for a second. Giant in the center. We put one unit of trolls in the center and then one. I guess we just kind of stack them up. That way our large targets aren't getting wiped out by the hunters of large targets that we are facing here. So one unit of Mir on this side, the other over here, and they can shoot the gaps to go after the Bretonnians. We really just need to rush them. Play this over here. Hide my chariots, and they're very likely to catch them. So let's have you go all the way to the back. Skull Crushers back here to obliterate a flank. I mean, it's Khorne. There's not a lot to it other than charge straight forward and smash. We will have allies in a moment. Oh no, they come in immediately. Well, that's lovely. You guys go that way, and I may have use for you later. All right, men, advance. Sila, you go right down the middle. Now they're going to do a bit of skirmishing with us. We do have the Warhounds to chase them. Trust me, brother, we will. Grail Guardians are showing as not being a threat. Just don't know that I trust that. Lusting for slaughter. Silently back here towards our line. It says he'll win against Arluine. Let's bring him back with our own troops here too. Back to the woods. Go ahead and waddle on in there. Let everyone else kind of get set up. Knock him down. Weapon warriors get over this way. When it comes to a big blob fight, they're gonna have a really bad time. Sacrifice them! I mean, they're going for a blob fight against Khorne. I'm here for it. Slaughter Guard, get in there. Grail Guardians are for you to destroy. Let's go ahead and make us a... They're going nowhere. Trebuchet are WWE smackdown by a bunch of Fern Apes. Crimson Juggernaut. Alright, let's bring them around here to the next group. I don't think the Crushers can catch here. But the Skull Crushers plus Sila did fantastically together. Beast Slayers of Baston trying to get their work done. It's just not happening. In the name of the Grail, huh? Meanwhile... Alright, lads, get in there. We'll send the warriors after the beast slayers. The marauders can go karate chop everyone else. So who you can. Going straight into Silas area. Big not safe. So now you're not leaving. Crushers make it in, and the second they break, they no longer have that ward save that makes them so potent. heal, bring you in to help out with Arluin.
Destroy them.
Arluin. Big WWE slam. Oh, we forgot about our chariots. Get out there and kill someone. A lot of different shades of red, but none more beautiful than the blood our Archaonian enemies are spilling here. We go for another rampage explosion. That's so good. And it's just way more damage than you'd expect, too. And the Bretonnians are not just defeated, they're completely spanked. Reminds them a little bit of fighting against Azazel. Well, perhaps I was giving the Grail Guardians more credit than they were due. They got no kills amongst them. I think 3? Yeah, 3 total. That's bizarre. They got flattened. Slaughterguard didn't even get our most kills. What was the golden sword? Goes to the Blood Beasts. Yeah, their charge is, well, it hits like a Mack truck, and it's way more than you expect. Like, oh, they're gonna do a little bit of damage. They're a monster's infantry. And then your entire unit is just deleted.
Demon Prince.
But that's just fighting Khorne. Axel, what are you up to?
It is forbidden.
You're bringing some Grail Guardians too?
Demon Prince of
I would
Khorne.
be thrilled to slaughter them. Let's go. Khorne Martyr, give you Deathbringer. Just a simple 50% more damage. Icon of Endless War, and then Spell Resist. Ooh, let's go Icon of Endless War. That way all of the troops have their own personal haterade.
Prince of Damnation.
Get parched during the battle. You gotta make sure you got plenty to drink. Specialist for Delbert.
Chaos Incarnate.
Alright, now Sila, you are officially done with your proper skills. We'll start making you a better assassin then.
Eternal blessing.
Turn around and wipe out Axel. Please let me take him out with an auto-resolve. That's alright.
Unleash the bloodlust.
We still probably lose. Yeah, I figured a good half of our army here. We'll take the slaughter.
Is without
Make sure we can turn everyone into neutral. So look at this cheesy grin. He knows.
Dark Princely.
That's the Chaos Armor ability. 25% missile resistance and melee damage reflection. It's just passive all the time. Sounds good to me. Yeah, Burning Brand or just Wild Fury. A passive to give him ward save as he's slaying. Well, our Khorne demon princes are nightmares.
I have risen.
Assassinate for Sila.
I
Even though Sila is now capable of killing, like, I would say even probably an army of 20 heroes and nothing more by himself. He doesn't really need to assassinate one at a time. It's a waste of his talents. Let's get moving towards Marienburg next.
The throne of conquest.
All we have to claim is Karaza Karak. And we're back in business in terms of the Uzul choice. So I'm going to try to let that happen here on campaign, or this campaign episode, but if we just don't have the time because too many big battles, we'll save that for stream. 50k again. Let's go for the upgrades, then we don't have to worry about it. We simply don't have to worry about it anymore. 9,000 is no small amount, though. And for bad, we'll go for the Twisted Relic. Visenland. And a Nuln. So let's go ahead and pop around to the different heroes that Kevin ascended.
Demon Prince.
You did just get done defending Nuln. Can we go wipe out these two? I think they're gonna retreat.
Not likely. Such
He says not likely. Yeah, we're about to be... Oh! They're bringing an Iron Blaster and a Thunder Tusk. Snowball fights. Well, we gotta kill these guys first, then. Alright, we're gonna cut all the dirtling out and just go kick Ernst in the face. Alright, let's do this. I had initially intended on ending the episode there and just cutting this all out and going to stream, but we'll finish these clouds here. So they've got kind of the most defensive position possible. I don't even think we need to move troops up. Set the artillery. Set the single entities behind just in case. Then the line of lads that are likely not going to be needed. Over there, try not to trip on your own feet. Forsaken back, and battle begin. Stated effect duration. We in range? Okay, no we are. Rest in peace, Hellstorm Rocket Battery. 3 of them smash in. Well, Fireball at Ernst. It's not quite a Zinch Sorcerer, so it's not immediate, but it's nearly. Have all 4 of you fire on the Great Sword to get rid of it. Unleash magic. This poor general is getting destroyed. Ulrich's wolves charge with us. Hang on now, he's actually taking. It's probably because of the artillery. Let's go ahead and get you out of there. Alright, you guys, new target is this general. Yeah, we're getting destroyed by our own hell cannon. Now, where are those mortars hiding? If Dorn commands. Oh, there they are. Look at them run. Throw a fireball at this one. Ooh, no dodge. They do manage to survive, though. How about a second one? Oh, they managed to survive. Just one swing, we can bring them down. Alright, artillery, that's enough. You can cease. We'll wait for the next guys to come on out. I love that they're just fast enough to stay ahead of them. Here comes the next crew. They march to their... Excuse me. See, no, that's just rude. Enjoy the flame storm. Yeah, try to shoot through the trees, I dare you. Drop one here as well. Gas, go for the burning head as well. And you got it completely obliterated by a single. Fire a wheel back on. Where are you clouds going? Go cook them. Speaking of, go ahead and summon in Furies here and keep moving. Hillary, your new target is... I don't know, whatever that poor fool shows himself. And Dimmergriff Knights are deleted almost immediately. It's You hide in the trees only because the trees in Total War are apparently flame-proof. Oh, hang on now. That might have been the perfect gambit. Let's see. Can we deal enough damage to not have a serious issue there? You guys try to chase them off, throw out the corners here. Oh, the grenades are starting to blast. We're going to lose a little bit of one of our hell cannons. Not a bad play. Got to give him credit where it's due. Not a bad play at all. Although now you're very doomed, so was it worth it? Probably not. Our other Furies are gone. Bringers chase them all the way off the side of the map. These mortar wagons, you hit the long rifles. We'll drop another flame storm here and give this engineer a chop. You were only surviving because I hadn't hit you yet. Get in the back, find out how dangerous flamethrowers are. And it looks like the other gunners don't even want a piece. There we go, that's how that battle was supposed to go. Losing just about nothing. We'll go ahead and end it there. No reason to chase them off the field. Alright, the decisive victory that we deserved, where Kevin took all the damage. Because he's a champion, he just absorbs bullets with his pecs. We will slaughter those guys. One army's gone, the other one, nope, both of them are gone. Beautiful. So I think we should press on to Flensburg. Recruit up another army here in Nuln. We've got Grog. No, I don't want a Slaneshi Lord, I want a Nurgly one. Don't want a Lord of Shadows. Faster though, I can't lie. But Eber, welcome.
For chaos.
You are rank 4. And your paths of glory are win a battle against Nurgle, win 5 battles, and win a battle against Tzeentch. Those are not the best. I can't lie. We are going to give you a bunch of Nurgle units.
For chaos.
Whole heap of Nurgle units. Now they will see true power.
Corrupt.
Don't think we have any friends, but no, the Maggot Host. And he has garbage units too. Plague Toads and Plague Bearers. Let's grab some Toads. Toads always let me down, but we're going to use them anyway. We are going to use them anyway. Kevin, you march on Flensburg. Likely it's not just going to allow us to win. I love that this one's a Pyrrhic victory. Oh. Oh, that's a lot of red. Let's encircle. We are fighting ogres with marauders, so let's try to fix that a little bit. Oh, can you not be upgraded yet? Man. Zeus is awkward. Guess you're gonna be stuck as a marauder for now then. Huh.
By Sigma, no.
By Sigma, no. Zazel's stuck over in Kimperbad. Well, we'll come back to Flint.
Demon Prince.
Every of the final form, can you reach? You can. The Fortress of Dawn belongs to me now.
Will quail.
Like I said, it looks like Tzeentch just gave up. Which 100% worked for me. Yeah, we'll absolutely sack this, because it'll only ever be a tier 1 settlement. And then we'll turn around and steal. Dawn's Landing belongs to me now. We'll go ahead and say they've come to the wrong place. Oh cool, we could keep the Dawn's Harbor. That's awesome. 200 income and 20 growth. It's worth keeping the Fortress of Dawn then.
The demonic host.
The demonic host. We do need to recruit another army over here post haste though. We got Liv, we got several armies. moving as quickly as they can. So we will have... We need a mage. I'm thinking a metal mage would be the best one. Yes, familiar it is. Cooldown reduction to all your spells, so we should be able to throw showers of metal down quite quickly. Quick, bring in the units.
Let us corrupt.
Let us corrupt. We're already recruiting through Warhouse, really. Oh yeah, the laser troops. Slanesh and Nurgle do tend to get along fine. Let's grab some Hellstriders to try to duel with any kind of Doomflayers and wheels they have. They're not going to win that fight, but just more troops to weaken them. Your Slanesh warriors tend to be quite paper thin. Tyrion's here to help, though.
Prince of Zinch.
Voice of the Dark Gods. You already have your Fate and Flux, correct? Yes. So let's start boosting up your warriors again. Yes, we'll go Chaos Vanguard for our front line, and then give Terry
Useful.
the one that also buffs up just all your missile troops.
Glory to the Changer.
Steel Technology for the Scribes. Mercy can have
Blasphemy.
more health.
Weave the fates.
And he can bring in Alan. We can have you crush Wartbad. We do have Hans down here. Where, yeah, his army's scary, but if my Marauders make it to his front line, he's doomed.
I will not obey. Now they will see.
I'll have him hit Wartbad then.
Power.
Is a main settlement. Heroic victory. You know what we'll do? We'll give this one to the auto-resolve, and we'll raise the settlement.
The gods smile. You need a
See if that gets Alan killed.
My lord Zinch agrees.
My lord Zinch agrees. Alright, beautiful. Well, this is where we are going to end up leaving off for the actual just normal Let's Play side of the campaign. We will be picking up over on a stream, and we will be doing probably, I was going to say probably one episode a week for now, probably around 4 to 6 hours a piece. So thank you all for all the support on the Archaon campaign. We will be completing our victory conditions on stream, and then we'll be going for the full domination campaign victory with taking out 272 settlements once that is complete. So look forward to all that. Thank you all so much once more. I have been Space Wizard Total War. If you've enjoyed this series, please remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub thumb, and I'll see you all in the next one.